Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Millie Money. I'm back as everybody doing this fine morning. All right, man. First things first. Happy Memorial to y'all and everybody out there. And I'm gonna continue these nice simulations. We got another good baseball game for y'all. I got the Yankees versus Angels. So sit back and enjoy, y'all. And let's check this out, y'all.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Kyle Hendricks. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch just misses. Runner on the go. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. And that's downstairs.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one.
1-0.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
You know, Blue, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
2-1.
And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Runner at second here, one gone. And now 2-2. Fouled off off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. That's to third. Moncada tossed to first. Judge out on the play. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Cody Bellinger.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Cody Bellinger in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
1-0.
Goldie stands at second with two gone. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead one, and now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and on the mound now, Luke Weaver. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Tim Anderson. Foul ball there. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. That's a little bit low. Fouled off down the right side. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Nolan Shotwell, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Two down, base is empty. Yoan Moncada getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hendricks goes 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one outside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Esquera. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. Outside with a breaking ball. One out,
ball, 1
runner
strike.
at second. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First offering, and it just misses. Esquera leads off first with 1 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's a 1-1. This one smoked out to left. Ward flashes the leather on the running flash.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now, Oswald Peraza.
Ball.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Hendricks delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And he grounds one to the right side. Rengifo in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back in Anaheim, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Weaver back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That to right. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That is this designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls.
Cold
One
night
strike.
like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. In there at the knees.
0-1.
That misses.
Ball.
And now it's even 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. That's off
Ball.
the mark, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
center fielder, Paul Goldschmidt.
Pitch misses. 1-0. And another
That's a ball.
ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
A little bit low.
Ball.
And now 3-1.
3-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
Now batting, first baseman, Ben White.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Outside
Ball.
low. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Outside with
2-2.
a breaking ball.
That one
Full
missed.
count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, grounded out his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. There's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
0-1. And Judge spoils that one. Goldie leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
One and two.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Luis Rengifo. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Stretches out and holds it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Joe Adele. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Volpe. Sends it across the first, and there's 2 away. Kyron Paris will hit next. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. Yankees 1 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hendricks deals. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. Cut on and missed. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. RBI single his last time up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yankees up by 3. And it's 1-1.
Ball. No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
0-1.
Next one
That's
off
inside.
the plate,
That's a ball.
inside. And 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strickland warming up as well. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out to short, Anderson. On to first, 3rd out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
One down, base is empty. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. That one inside. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
That's a ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Well struck left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
One out, runner at second. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses. Ball one.
1-0.
One out and a runner at second.
One and one.
And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's the ball.
And that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one found hard the other way. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is out of play.
One and one.
In the dirt. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Moncada at second with 2 down. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 3 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jack Kachanowicz.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And he takes a strike. Goldie in his 14th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Check swing. No appeal. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2 is the count.
The other way. Makes the grab, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now, Ben Rice. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away. It's Aaron Judge now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch
Nope,
doesn't
that's
find the
outside.
zone.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Two one.
And Judge spoils that one. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Bellinger around second on his way to third. The relay, and he boots it.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner on at third, one gone. And there's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
Good pitchers
3-1.
make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bellinger stands at third with one gone in the inning. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the corner. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Cut on and missed, struck him out. They limit the damage here. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Weaver back to work. Ball one low.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Weaver is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Yarbrough.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. The Halos down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Joe Adell digs in now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 1-0. That's down
That's
and
the
in.
ball.
Action in the pen down there.
2-0.
Kevin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a 2-0. And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball four to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's going to be Kyron Paris.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Everybody's going to be safe.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle. Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one out to right. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel, 1 for 2. There's the strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Adele, the runner at third. Paris at first. 2 out of the inning.
2-2.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Just missed the inside corner, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a great breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here is Yoan Moncada, the switch hitter batting right. Just missed.
Ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Ball. 2-2.
Center field. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Heading for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores to tie it up. 5-5 now. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Upstairs.
That missed. That's the ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Esquera.
Catcher, number 25.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Detmers up and throwing. Brogdon getting loose as well. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some
1-2.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's just foul. That was close.
Two.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. First
That
pitch,
missed.
and
That's
it
the ball.
just misses. And that clips the inside corner. Esquera, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one drifts inside.
That's inside.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here is Goldschmidt. Curveball drops in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking over there.
Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out. First and second, 2 outs. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 3. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 2 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. And that's in there at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. preparing to come on if needed. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2
Nobody
strikes.
out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
So here's Darno with 1 out. There's a strike. And misses
1-1.
inside. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Off the mark there. 1-0. Ground ball left side. Loves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out. Angels leave one, and this remains a 5-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Angels.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Detmers. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And another ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a chopper out to short. Anderson. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground. Throws to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Out.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Yanks go quietly. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. We're all tied up 5-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Right fielder, Joe Adell.
Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Tap foul at the plate. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball.
Stays alive. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. There's Tim Anderson down. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the next
1-2.
pitch is way outside. And that's
2-2.
outside. Next offering is downstairs. Nolan Shotwell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one popped up right side. Judge makes the play, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Connor Brogdon.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 75, Connor Brogdon.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that drops in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. J.C. Esquera stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's the strike. Hit in the air, center field. Paris. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Brogdon, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Making a move at second base, coming in as a pinch runner, Pablo Reyes. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. First pitch misses. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one the other way. Rengifo tosses to first. That ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Nolan Shotwell now at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here is Moncada. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and single. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. Loizaga fires, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the Angels are gone in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the 9th. Paul Goldschmidt now. Brogdon back to work. Out front, rip foul. This to third, Moncada. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting the first baseman, Ben Rice.
So up next, Ben Rice. First offering, and it just misses.
Nope, ball.
Lifted in the air. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball.
A lot of times you see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Seeing if he can get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That misses. 3-2 now. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Go ahead run on base. And here comes Bellinger. Glove side, but it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Connor Brogdon won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen. He's been so good against lefties. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Popped up right side. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball.
On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Rengifo. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Trying to send this extra innings. On the ground to the left. Peraza fires over to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. No runs, no hits, no errors. 10th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Jansen fires. And that one fouled off. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And he beats it for the first out after the drop third strike. And the runner stays where he is.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, J.C. Esquera. Just missed. And fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hunter Strickland, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Pablo Reyes stands in, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Just
that's
missed.
out.
Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Foul off down the right side. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for the
Back
New
here
York
at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the
Number
bottom half of the
41.
inning, Tim Hill.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now, Joe Adell.
hitter's got some good
That's inside.
opposite field
Ball.
power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Zach Neto.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Up next, the Angels. The shortstop.
2 on, 1 out. Anderson, the next to hit.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton up and loosening in the pen. Santiago also getting ready. The lefty, the 1-0. Inside,
No, that missed. That's
just
the ball.
missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Here.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. And that's in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Winning run at third, 2 down. That one missed.
Ball.
Right down to shoot. 2 and 1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's the ball.
Yoan Moncada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one hit to right. Brings it in, and that is the inning. Now into the game, Matthew Lugo. He'll be patrolling center
Now
field.
playing center field.
Now we go to the 11th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. That one at
Ball
95
high.
missed up top, and that's ball one. Man at second. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
Ball to strike. And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Outside
No,
low,
ball.
and that's ball three. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Ball four,
Nope,
he
ball
walked
four.
in,
Take your
and
base.
that'll keep the line moving.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Not close
1-0.
with that one. Ball one.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1-2's the count.
Just
Nope,
off
that's
the
it.
inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, belted. Lugo makes his way towards it. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here. That's in there. Strike one.
In the infield at the
No ball,
corners.
one
Don't be
strike.
surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Peraza on third. Goldie at second with nobody out. And it's even
That's
up.
the ball.
That one ripped but foul. That misses.
Ball.
2-2. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is a big first out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's Cody Bellinger.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one
Ball.
misses, and that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's
That's
down
the ball.
and away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air
2
can
balls,
get
1
really
strike.
thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing, and he popped it up. And the infield
Infield
fly
fly
rule
rule
call.
in effect.
Checking in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball. Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One runs in. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Strickland will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Hector Neris will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Fastball for a strike at 95. First and second, 2 down. And we're here at the top half of the 11th. Swing and a miss. And it's out 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Got it. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs, only 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Halos 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brian Santiago. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 33.
And now Yohan Moncada. Fastball for a strike.
0-1. Ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Reyes. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 1 away with a runner at third, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now
2-1.
2-1. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
Shanuel takes his lead at third with 1 away.
We got a full count.
Struck him out without a swing. Angels with only 1 out left.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Called strike right there. Santiago is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long